Fantasia's financial future is in jeopardy. Her father's alarming claims reveal all.
Y'all, Fantasia's father says that Fantasia's husband is stealing her money. And this comes from Media Takeout, and y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
It says, in a shocking series of social media posts, Fantasia's father, Mr. Barrino, is alleging that the singer's husband has been stealing from her and manipulating her behind the scenes. The claims have stunned the fans, especially because Fantasia has publicly portrayed her marriage as strong and faith-centered. Now, y'all know this is the thing with Fantasia. Girl, we know you. Now, when I say we know you, you know I don't know you. But we've been knowing your ass ever since American Idol way back in the day when everybody predicted that your ass was going to win. Remember that, Fantasia? I'm talking to you. Do you remember when she was on American Idol and everybody? Okay. So, so we've been knowing Fantasia been getting in these crazy ass relationships for a long time. Remember that guy who she stole somebody's husband that worked at T-Mobile? Remember that? And he tried to take all her money. She been going through this with these guys all this time. It says, according to Mr. Barrino, he was informed by Fantasia's financial advisors that money had allegedly been taken from the Grammy-winning singer without her full awareness. Y'all, don't Wendy Fantasia now. I don't want to see Fantasia down there like, yo, please let me out of here. I'm in financial guardianship for Wells Fargo because this dummy's taking all of my money. Now they done lock my ass up like they did Wendy Williams. My mom was sitting up here looking at me like, what is he talking about? It says, and that's not even the explosive part. Listen, y'all, I have a video for y'all of Fantasia's father talking about what happened, but it was so long, it was like 7 minutes long that I didn't play the entire thing for y'all, okay? But I do have the part that I think is, you know, the damning part when he's talking about how he thinks that Fantasia's husband right here is taking her damn money. Y'all want to see something? Y'all watch this.
Children. The work that I put in with my kids at a young age, I dare not let somebody that I know manipulate. Now, she's had a lot of them to do it in the past. But this one here, I got proof. You can't come on stage and put together a cry and this, that, and the other when I was just told a week or so ago by a financial person that was fired from her camp that they were running up on him because there was money missing. And there was no paper trail on his part. The other folk got fired. But he got her fired. How a concerned parent like yourself, whoever's got a family, whoever's got a daughter or a son, you sit back, that would be less a man of me not to shout it out. Yes, I'm going to shout it out. I've had some to come on I had one, not only just one, to call me and said, how you gonna do your daughter like, I ain't done nothing to my daughter. And I'm blessing my daughter. I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late.
Beat that, beat that. I'ma beat
Now, I guess y'all heard what Mr. Barrino had to say. And he ready to whoop this man ass. And evidently, Fantasia's not listening to her father because he got to get on the internet and tell everybody her damn business. So hopefully she'll listen. Now, he said it in the video. He was like, listen, I'm going to sacrifice getting up on here because my daughter not talking to me, and I want her to know that I actually do care. Now, listen, y'all. The financial advisor, let me just read this and see if they're going to tell us the story up on here or if they not, okay? Let's see what it says. It says, Mr. Barrino also claimed that a recent romantic proposal moment involving Fantasia's husband was not genuine, but instead a last-ditch effort to win back her trust after the alleged financial wrongdoing. Oh, this is when he's talking about that he was down there on his hands and knees, talking about he was crying and doing all of that. He suggested the gesture was staged to distract from the serious issues happening behind the scenes. He went even further, asking fans to pray for his daughter. Y'all listen, Fantasia needs some help up down there. Fantasia's father also said in this video, because it was 7 minutes long, like I said, I did not play the whole thing. He also alleged that Farrakhan, yes, y'all, Louis Farrakhan, tried to warn Fantasia from this man, saying that he had a conversation with Fantasia's husband, and Fantasia's husband told Louis Farrakhan that she was an angel to him, not the other way around. Child. Why I keep pressing Diddy?
Come on, cat.
Y'all, I actually have the video of Farrakhan warning Fantasia to get away from this motherfucker right here. And she didn't listen. Now, let me tell you something. If Louis Farrakhan is telling you that your husband ain't shit, don't you think you would try to probably listen to Louis Farrakhan and reevaluate your whole life situation you got going on with this man? If Louis Farrakhan, that's like Martin Luther King coming up to you telling you, Nancy, I don't think you should be with Tom. I don't think he's a good man at all because I talked to him and he sounds like a piece of shit to me. Y'all want to hear what Farrakhan had to say to Fantasia and her damn husband? Y'all watch this.
Miss Fantasia's husband, I said, brother, Fantasia is looking for an angel. He said, well, she's been an angel to me. I said, I know. But I want you to be an angel for her. We take advantage of our women. We use them. We corrupt their gifts. You need a man, sisters, made in the image of God. Miss Fan.
Lord have mercy, y'all. I mean, listen, if Farrakhan can't get through to your ass, I don't know who's going to be able to get through to you if Farrakhan can't get through to you. Okay. Y'all, let's talk about Fantasia's relationships, because I thought the girl was married before, but evidently all those people she dated before her, she was never married to them. Let me see. First, there was Brandell Shouse, her high school boyfriend. Before her rise to fame on American Idol, Fantasia was in a long-term rocky relationship with her teenage boyfriend, Brandell Shouse. When Fantasia was 16, she gave birth to her first child, a daughter named Zion, with Shouse. The relationship was volatile and ended long before she auditioned for American Idol in 2004. See, you're dodging bullets all the time. Okay, Fantasia? When you gonna get it together and stop being, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out here with these men? I know that the penis can't be that good. I know it ain't. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to find something. Let me see. Wait, I know it can't be that good.
These are tops. The soft top, baby. You a top too?
Because evidently these guys have recognized that Fantasia has a pattern of being irresponsible with her men and her money. She done been broke twice, messing around with these men. It says the drama with her and Mr. Schaus says years later in 2014, Schaus unexpectedly filed for custody and child support for Zion, despite having had very limited contact or financial involvement with her for over a decade. See, why would somebody even think that after not even raising your old damn child that you think you're going to get child support and custody of somebody when you ain't even raised them? You tried Fantasia. Fantasia remained the sole provider, and the issue eventually faded from the spotlight. Now, the next person she went with was that guy, Antoine Cook, that worked at T-Mobile. Now, imagine, you Aretha Franklin, okay? And you walk into the phone book store, and you think you're going to find your boyfriend in there. You know the first thing that man going to do is take all her damn money, right? Yeah, it says this around 2010, Fantasia was involved in a heavily scrutinized relationship with T-Mobile salesman Antoine Cook, which mainly mistakenly thought was a marriage due to legal drama surrounding it. The controversy: Cook was legally still married to his wife Paula Cook when he began seeing Fantasia. Now, let me tell y'all something. If I worked at T-Mobile and Usher walked in and I was married, and Usher was like, damn, boy, you sexy as hell, I'd be like, oh, for real? Yeah, we going out. And I would come home and tell my spouse that I'm dating Usher now. Okay? Now, you can sit up around here and wait for me, or we can both run a scam on Usher together, but I'm damn sure dating Usher. That's what Antoine Cook did to Fantasia. Oh, goodness. It says Paula sued Fantasia under North Carolina's alienation of affection law, accusing the singer of breaking up their marriage. So, in other words, in North Carolina, they have a law that, you know, you can sue somebody for basically home wrecking is what it is. It says the fallout: the intense media scrutiny, tabloid backlash, and emotional distress of the situation heavily impacted Fantasia's mental health, culminating in a deeply painful period where she survived an accidental overdose of aspirin and sleep aids. So she let these guys drive her into the closet to commit suicide? Fantasia. That's why this man knew that your ass was weak when he met you, because he done heard all this shit about your ass for all these years, and he saw an opportunity to come in there and take your damn money, and you think you got some sexy, light-skinned man, not knowing that you have a freaking idiot up over here. Let me show y'all this, man. See, this is what Fantasia fell in love with y'all. Let me show y'all. This is what Fantasia fell in love with y'all. Baby, it's given, I'm about to take all your shit. And Fantasia's giving, should I date him, y'all? But he is light-skinned, though. Look at him. Look at everything I bought him that he has on. Yes, honey, yes. Mommy, you ever had a good girlfriend that had the stupidest boyfriend and you knew that he wasn't doing nothing but using her ass? Have you ever had a girlfriend that was that silly? No? Not once? Not even when you was young, like y'all was all fresh and fierce working at the bank downtown in New York and Manhattan? You know, y'all was all clopping downtown with y'all high heels and shit on it in the middle of the day going to work. I remember. Y'all didn't think y'all was cute. You didn't have not one stupid girlfriend back then. Well, but people can't hear you, so because you ain't using the microphone, so it don't matter. Then she finally met Kendell, y'all. It's so funny because I have a cousin named Kendell, and he ain't nothing like this jackass right here. It says in 2015, Fantasia met businessman. Okay, businessman.
Oh, come on, cat.
Fantasia met businessman Kendell Taylor in a stark contrast to her past relationships. The couple famously dated for just 3 weeks before marrying in a quiet courthouse ceremony. Fantasia! Girl! Yes! Both people have to agree to get married. Oh my God, girl, you got married after meeting this motherfucker for 3 weeks? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Let me see what else to say up down here. It says the couple has been happily married ever happily. I don't think so. welcoming a daughter named Kendell in 2021, proving that their bond is stronger than ever. Let me tell you something. According to the story, this man don't give a damn about you, Fantasia. Let me tell you something. He's doing to you what women do to rich men. Okay? Give you a baby, lock it down, move in the house, take your money. It's the same thing that Kevin Hunter did to Wendy Williams. The same thing. Exactly the same. And look what her ass is at now. Sitting up in that building to myself. Can y'all please help get me out of here? Please help get me out of here. Child, next thing you know, he gonna have the bank have her ass locked up like they did Wendy Williams. Fantasia, you need to be listening to this story, girl. Because your story is sounding just like Wendy Williams up down here. Lord, this is in defense of Fantasia and her husband. Listen, ain't nothing. Listen, Fantasia, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Like, you remember that show, the Dave Chappelle show, when he had the guy that was on crack, and he would go, Red Bulls make you give you wings. And he'd put his arms up and run and crash through the wall. That's what your ass need to be doing to get away from this motherfucker right here. Bye, Kendell, again. Fantasia, girl, Lord have mercy. She act like she okay, but she not. Girl.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting. Nights that I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire with the Louboutin heels. Little shawty dressed up, she style.